All right, everybody, we have a new microphone here. We have the Lewitt LCT 640TS, and very easy to set up. I just dropped it onto my mic stand here, and as you can see, it is lit up in all of these options you can control with the software it comes with. What's the flagship thing about this is when you record on it, you can switch your polar patterns later. That's not something in application we would really be doing for commercial voiceover or the type of voiceover work I do. Maybe if you were creating some sort of scene for animation or video games where you needed to sound further away or do a shout or do a yell or create some sort of depth, that would work. So this is the magnetic pop filter windscreen, and you can see it just kind of slides on there and connects, which is a pretty neat feature. Sets up super quick. I could definitely see this being a very portable option. It does come with the small Pelican case, so you could definitely take this as part of your travel rig. So it is it's a twin system, so it has two capsules, and you can see they're just from my eyeball, it looks like they're just stacked on top of each other. So you can hear me here, and you can also hear me back here. If you were to switch the polar pattern to do that figure eight, we would do that. Right now I have it just set on cardioid. So let's do a read into it and see what we think. We'll start with just this is my speaking voice. As you can tell from what I'm hearing, it sounds like it's kind of, it's got a lot of sparkle to it. And it's not really a bass-centric microphone. To me, it sounds very mid-range, high-driven. Again, we're using the Helios Type 69. I'm using the exact same settings for every microphone. So every microphone that I'm going to review is just going to be on that Helios Type 69 mic pre that we're using on the Apollo interface I have over there. Okay, so let's do a read. There are two types of car guys, those who talk and those who drive. Well played, driver. The G4 Network premiere of Drive, February 1st at 8 on G4. Yeah, it's got a lot of this. I'm feeling a very, like, I don't know, what is that? Probably like 900 hertz or 800 hertz to like 2K. Is the main thing I'm hearing on this microphone. It's really grabbing my ears. This kind of, what would that be? High mids? I don't know what you would classify that as, but it's very, very present in the microphone. Let's try something we can get a little bit louder on it. I'm just grabbing a script here for words, just to see. Clothes don't make the man. Accessories do. Well played, Mr. Bond. 21 Days of Bond starts January 1st at 8, only on G4. These are just old promo scripts. Let's do something that's really conversational and even soft. I can kind of get breathy into it. The stars come out in the NFL's jungle in the heartland. A year after the Ravens' season ended at the hands of the Bengals, Joe Flacco and his team aim to spoil Andy Dalton in the Cincinnati's home opener. Ravens, Bengals. When it's on, it's on. Thursday Night Football, next Thursday at 8, only on NFL Network. So yeah, that's the review of this. I'm honestly, I think this would be a great travel mic for you. It's a bit less than a 416. It's extremely durable. Applications for voiceover, other than its portability and its durableness and its easiness to set up, the actual sound on it compared to the others is not my favorite sound. It's just, it doesn't seem as polished and high end as like a warm tube microphone would be, right? It's still a very nice mic. This will go well in anybody's studio. But if I have the option to pick it for my application of doing commercial voiceover in a studio, I would go with something else personally. But if you're on the road, if this is the highest budget you can afford for a studio condenser mic, absolutely you can, or podcasting, or it's still a very nice mic. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a nice mic. It looks cool. It's got these really cool you know, capsules in there. And everything about it's very well made. It's sturdy, and but it's just not for me for what I do. Overall, it's you know, it's worth the money you would pay for it. I don't dislike anything about it. It's just for my particular voice, there are microphones I think do my voice better. So this may be on someone, a female voice, or someone who doesn't have a lot of rich resonance in their voice. This would work perfect for. Because when I'm talking into this, I'm not hearing any of the rich resonance in my voice at all, really. I'm pretty much just hearing kind of like the high mids and up. So yeah, that's my review of this mic. And it does come with software to install to switch polar patterns, which is the flagship of this. Again, we're gonna check out another Lewitt, a little higher end, a little bit more expensive version of this, and we'll see what I sound like on that mic. In fact, we'll do that video right now after this. Since I'm used to hearing this microphone, I think that'll be coming in handy. So let's switch over to that next mic, and we can see what that one looks like.